Hello everyone. Part of MSHA's mission is to protect miners from explosions. Now in mining you can have two types of explosions. You can have a gas explosion or you could have a dust explosion, and I'm going to give an example of each one of those explosions. Now what do you need for an explosion to occur? Well, for a fire to occur, first of all, you need three things. You need your fuel, you need oxygen, and you need an ignition source. For an explosion to occur, you need five things. You need your first three things for a fire. You need your fuel, oxygen, and ignition source. But you need two more things. You need confinement and you need suspension. And this apparatus is called the Hartman bomb, and it will give us the confinement and suspension that we need to give you a demonstration of what an explosion is. So first of all, I'm going to do a gas explosion. We're going to use propane gas for this demonstration. Typically in the mines, we're more worried about methane, but here the propane's heavier than air. It'll sink in there and it'll stay in my tube. The methane would fall out of it, just go to the surface. So I'm putting methane in. Okay, I got my propane in there. We cover it to make the confinement. The gas is already in suspension. I have an electrode in there that's going to give us our ignition source. I put this little hole in there just for a little pressure relief so the explosion isn't too loud. And we start. And that is a gas explosion. The other type of explosion that we get is going to be a dust explosion. In coal mines, that dust is going to be coal dust. But other kind of dust will explode too. Any type of organic material will explode, as well as certain metals. But what I'm going to do is give you a demonstration just using typical flour. This is flour, same type of flour we use to make our bread and to cook with. I'm going to put the flour in here in the bottom of this box. And for a dust explosion, it's a little bit more. We've got to get this in suspension, and we have to get it into the right quantities in that suspension. And the dust has to be of the right size too. If the dust is too big, it's not going to explode. You need these finer particles for the explosion to occur. Okay. We've got our dust inside. Going to get our confinement again. Put her on top for it so we have the dust that's confined in the tube. Just do a little pop for the pressure relief. With my electrodes. And pump up the air a little bit. This air is going to push that dust and put it into suspension. And that is a dust explosion.